What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing tonight? Yeah, it's actually Tuesday for me right now. It's 11 p.m. on Tuesday night. And remember, it's all based on trendy time, not our times. So for trendy, it is 1 a.m. On Wednesday. They said Thursday at the earliest, but they didn't sound super duper out there, Bob. And my mom was probably my second. What happened there? Not really sure exactly what happened there on that one. But anyway, I'm hopping into the Steam group right now. And feel free to join me. Going to do some just various tiers. We'll kind of base it off of the group and who needs what. That Steam lag thing, there's an instant fix for it if you guys had it. Yeah, Exhale, I remember you. Anyway, I'm in the Steam group now. So feel free to hop on in and join me. I'm going to go ahead and queue up, I'll say I'll queue up a Chaos 4 for this first one here. If you're not in the Steam group, exclamation Steam will give you a link to it. Exclamation Nuke is what I'm going to play right now. I think I'm going to DPS on the Monk. Stayed up all night. Jeez. Ah, man, the cat is just throwing a fit tonight. I wonder what his deal is. He's pissed about something. I think that's probably overkill. Or too much DU. Can't say overkill. Yeah, that's going to be too much DU. I wanted to get some more weapon manufacturer love in. And I put all of the chaoses in finally. I got off my lazy butt. Let's go with 4 nodes. Seems a little bit more realistic. As soon as the giveaway ends, Tuna, they'll be posted on that app instantly. Well, I mean, I don't know about instantly, but it'll like within 5 or 10 minutes for sure. Thank you very much for subscribing there, Avery. E7, what's up? DD2 is a blast. It is, I'm going to be getting back on the Xbox as soon as the update hits. I lost my will to grind. It's just, it's too much time, you know? To try to grind out the same thing over and over and over again on so many different platforms is just... It's almost intolerable. It's tough work, you know. Thanks for subscribing there, Tank. 8 a.m. over there. Yeah, this is the late night stream. This is way too late for most people in North America, especially if you're on the East Coast on a weekday. Like on the East Coast, like at Trendy's house right now, it's what, 2 in the morning. Oops, let's go with a 4th node here. So, I mean, anybody on the East Coast, it's like they're all snoozing. You know, this stream is really because I do have so many European and Australian viewers. Russian, Iceland, nice. There we go, somebody's popping in. Yeah, anyway, just join the Steam group chat. And then you can just join right on me from there. Well, thanks there, Yang. See, what do I got left? I got 180 left, which is not enough to do much. In fact, I may have to Flamar this last lane. Just because there's not... Oop, no, I don't have 180 left. I was looking at my mana and not the DU. Well, I think it'll still be fine. Well, in fact, let me just do this. We'll flame our this lane too. And that will save up quite a bit. Quite a bit of DU. But yeah, anyway, this is the Nuke Monk that I'm playing right here. And it's all about just big one-shot damage from this pet. Oops. Guess I got more than I thought now. The weapon mans are so damn pricey. So tonight, when I get done streaming the DD2 here, since the weapon manufacturers we know are going to be changing soon, I figured I would do a defense spotlight on proton beams, as proton beams are just beast. This pet ability is rock toss. You don't have to use a gold pet. I just use it because I have it. Rock Toss is actually not the highest damage ability, but it is the highest damage ability against siege rollers because it's crushing damage. We don't know yet, Awesome. We know it's changing, but we don't know how. They haven't given us any info. Even in the dev stream, there was no direct info about the about what's going to happen with them. I mean, let's be honest though, the main reason people are using weapon manufacturers is because of the shard swapping glitch, which I personally don't use, and you don't need to use once you get the gear, of course, but it allows somebody in Chaos 5 gear to do Chaos 7, you know? All abilities scale off of ability power, Puggles. We don't know yet, the Joker. They said the soonest would be Thursday, and the latest would be Tuesday. Got Rulola in here too. Very nice. Well, the thing with weapon manufacturers is they're just easy. They're the perfect lazy person defense. I mean, that's, you know, everybody knows I'm lazier than shit. Thin John, what up? This is Chaos 4. I mean, I can do whatever the group needs, but I don't want to go above where the highest geared person in the group can get upgrades. What's going on there, Joe? How you doing? It was for all, not just PS4 there, Ethan, but I think it was some server-side maintenance. They didn't really say a whole lot, to be honest with you. What's going on there, Pixel? Well, that bug, the bug with that node is going to be getting fixed, so you don't want to buy EV specifically for that. It's Chaos 7, though. The only one that really matters is the weapon manufacturer one. The Reflect one doesn't matter. Same game on all platforms there, Paul, so I'm not in a position to do any carries on the Xbox, so it's going to be a little while before I get into that position, if I ever do. I mean, they're both really strong, Pixel. Nice, Tinja. It's gonna... Chaos... The transition from Chaos 6 to Chaos 7 is not that difficult in comparison to some of the other tiers. Doing good there, Name here. I'm doing good, Jackson. Having a little DD2 fun. Yeah, it's not free to play yet, Clueless. It's really bad wording on that from not just from PlayStation and Xbox. It's going to be free to play in 2018. Nice, the new dream. Awesome. I was right around there somewhere when I did it. Thanks, King Elijah. I appreciate it. Yeah, you still get the same level gear. There's a video on my channel about it. Thanks for subscribing there, Will. Tank Line Records, I think I missed you. Thank you very much. How gear works is it's not based off of individual pieces. It's based off of your overall strongest hero. So your overall strongest hero has a hidden gear score, essentially. And your loot is dropped off of that one gear score. So it doesn't matter if that hero has got a really, really good weapon. It's based off of all of their gear, not one piece. Thanks for subscribing there, Kip. Yeah, it's open to all subscribers tonight there, Zone. Oh, the Mystic's a blast. Nobody controls a lane like the Mystic does. I mean, that's for sure. Nay, it's just tricky. You gotta set it up. I would suggest watching the tutorial on my channel there, Ben. I don't have a link to it, but it is in the tutorial playlist. Thanks for subscribing there, Master Ball. Basically, the auto loot, it goes from left to right in your bags. So if you have a bag that's on the left that's a loot all for auto loot, and then you have a bag on the right that says shards only, the bag on the right is never going to get the opportunity to do shards only, because the bag on the left is picking there, Thin John. I mean, you never know if we get a group together of people that are in that bracket. I got no problem with doing C6 or C7. It really isn't a best, Cole. It's just kind of who you like the best. I mean, my personal favorite is the EV2, but that doesn't make the EV2 the best. It's just my favorite. I would get the EV, their outer tail. Strong DPS. Proton beams are one of the strongest defenses in the game. Thanks, Ben. I appreciate it. Got the fat loot dropping everywhere. Oh, it did it again. It stopped again. That's the weirdest thing. I wonder why it's doing that tonight. It's got to be something on YouTube's end. Let me look. Yeah, I mean, I'm showing 0 drop frames, and as far as OBS is concerned, it's showing a solid green connection. It's very, very strange. I'm not sure what's up there. One of you guys that are seeing it, though, if you could just type refresh in the comments for me. No, it's not a frames issue. It just straight up, the stream dropped. Yeah, I got a feeling it's probably just some YouTube derpage. Any heroes are really good. Their kill. I can tell you what my kind of go-to deck is. My go-to deck is Squire, Huntress, Monk, and EV2. But that's, I mean, that in large is based on, they're just some of my favorites. Raiden from Mortal Kombat, it does, Wyatt. To be honest with you, that's exactly why I chose that hat. Raiden from Mortal Kombat is awesome. Well, thanks there, Bryce. My favorite map on DD2 is Temple of the Necrotic. I really like that one. You got the EV and the Abyss Lord. I mean, the Lava Mancer is a great builder. The Mystic is a great builder. There's all of them really they all have really strong positives for sure. Yeah, it doesn't take much there, Gary. You can get it done pretty easily. Well, it's because blessed big boy. It's because so many people are playing solo. The game is easier to play solo, and you get the same loot. So a lot of people are just playing it solo. You know. The most fun, in my opinion, would probably be the gun witch. Power transfer is an end-game shard, so you're going to be using it way more than destruction once you get to end game. Through the Steam group, there's I'm going to do one more match with these guys, and then I'll open it up. It's a long grind there. They're not. It's not. It doesn't get done very quickly. I mean, you know, I say it all the time, but free to play game. You know, I got good friends in the gaming world that call it free to grind. You know, it's a grinder. I mean, you'll just keep equipping the upgrades that are 20 better stats or whatever. Just those tiny little upgrades, and then eventually you'll start getting better and better stuff. Juicy Nation there, Zumpray. It's in the exclamation Steam in chat, or it should be a link in the description. Nice, the new dream. Let's see. Actually, I think that's probably good, to be honest with you. I don't think it's going to take much to clear it, being C4. I mean, the Flame Aura plus anything else, Gary. Flame Auras and Sky Guards are a great combo. Flame Auras and Poison Dart Towers. Flame Auras and Weapon Mans. Flame Auras and Proton Beams. You can really use Flame Auras plus any other defense. Now, it's this Thursday or next Tuesday. Or somewhere in between. I can't imagine they'll do a Friday update, because that would mean somebody's going to have to work through the weekend. Exclamation nuke in chat there, STWYY, will give you a link to all the details with this monk build. Speaking of, what the heck am I doing? I forgot about my monk. Definitely trials. You don't get anything from really farming incursions other than the weapons. Once you get that one or two items that each incursion drops, there's no reason to even do them again, unless you just think they're fun. Exclamation nuke. Yeah, Guy Brocker, that's an old bug. It's actually going away in this next update. You guys can't hear me? Anybody else have any problems hearing me? Okay, Outer Tail can hear me. Geek can hear me, and Alan can hear me. I'm actually, when I look back at some of them later, a lot of times I'm too loud. I'm all noisy. Thanks for subscribing there, Master Ball, Mr. Pork Chop, and EJ Games. I appreciate it, guys. The Gunwitch does the big burst damage. Well, the EV2 does too. I mean, I think the EV2 does more damage. Personally, as far as sustained damage, it's definitely the EV2. I just did one on the auto loot system not too long ago, Isaiah. It's in that tutorials and guides playlist. Nah, Super Blue. The update's either on Thursday or next Tuesday, one of the two. Or somewhere in between. Yeah, Orcs Must Die Unchained is a lot of fun. It gets a little grindy towards the end once you get into Rift Lord. But it's a blast to play. I mean, the Gunwitch's mobility, there's no doubt at all, it's one of the most fun heroes there are, you know? The Gunwitch is an absolute blast to play. It's tough to compare almost anything to the Gunwitch as far as just fun. Exclamation walls in chat there at EJ Games will get you a video on how to do your walls. That was a different, Ooh, close. That was a different patch there, Demon Child. That was a, that was just an Xbox issues patch. Ooh, two in the same lane, huh? Here's one. What's going on there, Joseph? It's going to come out the same day on all platforms. It's not out on any platform yet. I mean, I would be shocked if it came out on separate days. Yeah, you can look on my channel and see that I play Xbox and PS4 there, Super Blue. Thanks for subscribing there, Cinders. You just get a Chaos 7 totem, EJ Games. I mean, it's about, all it is about the gear. It's directly based off of your totem health. So, I mean, I will never have a video of how to get 5 million walls, because it's just, you get the better gear, you know. Yeah, I've gotten 3 siege rollers in a wave before. Nah, not too much there, Yellow Blaze. We did one match. Yeah, Overwhelm still drops, but it drops in a later tier. Oh, it's a big flamey shield there, Cookie, there's no doubt. Oh, the game is way better now, Geek, than it was before. I mean, the game has changed so much. I mean, since I started playing it until now, it is an entirely different game. I mean, it's changed massively. Chaos 1 gear, Yellow Blaze. Get yourself Chaos 1 gear and get yourself into Chaos 2. My favorite's the EV2 there, EJ. No doubt about it. I just love the EV2. Welcome back there, Ninja. The Terraria crossover, I mean, that's what brought this map to the game, plus the Dryad, of course. That was a really good time. It was a really smart move on DD2's part. The only way to get them is to buy them with real money there, Dylan. That's the premium currency in the game. The best earnable currency is Defender medals. Nope, can't hear you, Bryce. Sorry, man. Yeah, I played Terraria. It's an awesome game. I actually wanted to do another Terraria playthrough back a couple weeks ago, but I couldn't get the mods I wanted to use loaded consistently. I mean, they would load, and I'd start playing, and then I'd go have dinner or something. When I tried to log back in, it would take 10 minutes to get logged back in. Thanks there, Patty. The defense range shard is Chaos 3. Oh, we got a golden ingot. Oh my god. The elusive golden ingot. Man, my cat is just going ham tonight. He is not gonna switch. He's not gonna leave it alone. Just do the dailies every day. Dylan, re-roll them if you get crappy ones, and then just save them. You'll end up getting a hero before you know it. Oh, what? It's not going to let me open it? Yeah, I've got the little key icon going. Did I open my box down below? Is that why, maybe? And it's not worth running back up there for 2 blue pieces that I can't use. It doesn't give you a new key. I mean, I've got the buff. I'm not worried about it. Yeah, I'm going to do one more match, and then I'll start a fresh group. I'm going to give everybody 3 matches tonight. Try to give everybody a little play time since I've been neglecting them. Been neglecting the DD2 fans out there all weekend. There should be a little... If you go to your options menu there, Justin, there will be a little thing up there that says friend keys or codes or something like that. Yeah, I've still yet to do that Terraria event. I popped into my old Terraria world and tried to, but I couldn't find the old guy underground, to get the stuff to start the event. Yeah, sure, you can add me, Super Blue. I've got a PS4 community too that is pretty much 100% unmoderated, but you're welcome to join it. When Jalal gets back in town, it'll be a little bit more moderated. God, that is way overkill. You have to do the incursion version of this map to get the eye. Thanks for subscribing there, Cinders and Nitro. Appreciate it, guys. This is silly amounts of overkill here. I was actually hoping to get wrecked, or my buddy Zeb to carry me. Michael, I don't accept friend requests on the Xbox because it's kind of unofficially my wife's Xbox, and I don't want her to get spammed. because we don't have separate accounts. She just plays under mine. So I've joined all of the DD2 Xbox clubs. You can find me there when I'm on the Xbox. But yeah, the PSN's Mr. Juicebags, all one word with no period, just the MRJ. Yeah, it's maxed Gambit. After the update hits there, Lucifer. There's a video on my channel about that too. You have to do the appropriate incursion, Yellow Blaze, which off the top of my mind, off the top of my head, I don't know which one that is. But if you go to the dwarf in town, it will say, he'll say what incursion requires it. Thanks, Eric Kaysen, I appreciate it. Glad they helped. Thanks for subscribing, James. We don't know yet, Lucifer. They said the soonest would be Thursday, and the latest would be the following Tuesday. So it could be anywhere in there. I talk to the trendy people all the time. I mean, there's no partnership like that. Trendy's not gonna, you know. I mean, they give me all the giveaways and stuff I do is through Trendy. They're the ones who hook it up. I'm an Xbox nub there, Michael, so I couldn't even tell you. I mean, I imagine I could set one up pretty easily, but it would take some pressing buttons until I found the right thing. I don't know right out of the top of my head how to do it. You know, there you go. Meowmere is Return of Maldonis. The Temple of the Necrotic. I'll have an incursion night here pretty soon. Do incursions. You just play the match there, Dylan. You just load up the trials. It sends you to one of the random 4 or 5 matches in that tier, and you just play the map just like you would normal. It's the exact same thing. It's just a different part of the game. The PS4 group is called the Juiced DD2, JUICED space DD2. It's got like 400 or 500 members. I mean, it's not near as big as the Steam group, but the Steam group's been a thing for a lot longer. Fortnite is absolutely awesome, Sam. I am loving it. It's just an incredible game. You have to get it directly from Epic. They have their own launcher and everything. They don't use Steam. If you just Google Fortnite, it'll be the very first thing that pops up. Fortnite's the new curse word. You have to join through the Steam group there, Michael. I'm all full up on friends. That would be awesome if there was a way, Thin John. I would gladly take it. No, you can't get a skin out of a lockbox. You get accessories for the skins out of the lockboxes. Oh yeah, I'm 44. I'm old. There's skeleton old. Hell, my son is probably older than half of my viewers. There isn't really a best there, Penguin. It's all about who's your favorite. Everybody will tell you something different. Yeah, totems on walls, medallions or marks on damaging defenses. Thanks for subscribing there, James and Nebula. I appreciate it. Get a little fire shield here again. See if we all get G'd up here. I think so. I mean, it's a lot more complex than DD2. But I mean, that's half the fun, in my opinion, figuring all that stuff out. But Fortnite's pretty awesome. Oh, god dang it. It didn't waste it. Okay, good. Went to the wrong thing. I want a big glowy shield. Light stuff on fire. Totems are for walls, medallions and marks are for towers. I mean, pretty easy decision. Just look at the primary stat on it. I never played Paragon Skeleton. It depends on what you're playing there, Yellow Blaze. You want hero crit on everything. Hero damage you want if you use the primary attacks the most and you don't use the abilities very often. But then you would want hero damage and hero crit. Ability power is for abilities. So if you don't use the primary attacks very often and you prefer to use the abilities more, then you want ability power and hero crit. So I mean, I guess if you look at it that way, hero crit's the most important. But the other two just depend on how you want to play it, you know? Yeah, that'd be cool there, Soda Pop. I think that'd be awesome, too. I mean, that was a really fun crossover in DD2, and it brought a lot of players into the, into the DD2 community, which is just awesome. Thanks for subscribing there, Eris. I appreciate it. What's going on there, Sun Dragon? Omni doesn't want me smashing any more of his stuff with my right click, huh? Exclamation stats in chat will give you the maximums that each tier will drop. The link to the DD2Tools site. So if you're curious as to what the maximum will drop in the tier that you're playing, exclamation stats will give you all that good stuff. Everybody's the EV2 but me. I guess I gotta go EV2 then, huh? I can't leave these guys out. They talked about it, but I don't think trading will come to DD2 anytime in the near future. It may come eventually, but it'll be very far off if it does. Thanks for subscribing there, Bran. That ball was from grabbing this fire mushroom over here. So the match is over now, but if you grab this fire mushroom, or this giant red mushroom, and then you got 45 seconds to get it over to up top here to the alchemy, and then craft, it gives you that glowy ball for 2 minutes. Alright, it gave it to us again. Let's see if it lets us do it this time. Come on, Blitz. What's up? My god, the cat is just crying and crying and crying. It's just crazy. What's going on, man? What? He's like peeking around the corner at me. He wants to play or something. Yeah, anyway. Let's see if it works this time. The new hero will be the Barbarian. I'm very sure of that. If it's not the Barbarian, it will be one of the other cross-gendered... Oh, yep, it worked that time. I think it'll be the Barbarian. It'll either be the Barbarian or the male or female equivalent of one of the original 4 heroes, kind of like the Initiate is to the Monk. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start a new group. And anybody that wants to join, just join the Steam group, then join Steam group chat, and then just click on me and join game. As soon as we get out, of course. Oh, the Dryad's awesome, Eric. The Dryad's getting some fixes with the Hornets, too. there's some serious AI issues with the hornets and the harpies on the Dryad. Oh, I know what it's called, their outer tail. Just Steam, not Steam Group. They're not skins, they're just accessories there, Kason. It's on the link. Exclamation patch will give you a link to the patch notes of what we're going to get. The Dryad's a beast, Penguin. I mean, it's one of the highest DPS heroes there are. It's not a matter of making a viable build, it's... The Dryad is the viable build. It's a complete wrecking house. Beast mode for sure. Man, I'll let my inventory go a little full there. I mean, the EV2 is powerful. Powerful, powerful hero. What's up, Blitz? What's going on, Kitty? Why you all bent out of shape today? He's been meowing like this all day long. I don't know why. Oops, wrong hero. The Abyss Lord's very effective. There's a video on my channel about it. It's not my favorite to play. It's all based off your playstyle. I like ranged heroes. That's my favorite, personally. So that's why I usually used ranged heroes, or turn a hero that's not meant to be ranged into a ranged hero. Well, see you there, Zum. I just told you like 5 times how to do it. If you can't figure it out, I'm sorry, but that's just how it works. Nah, he doesn't hurt himself. He wants attention. If I pick him up and scratch his head for a minute, he'll shut up for like 5 minutes and he'll demand I scratch his head again. Yeah, you gotta just switch to the US server there on board. Oh yeah, it's damn near the Meow Mirror. He goes constantly. I mean, he's one of the most awesome cats I've ever seen. He's a cool as hell cat. Just he gets a little needy. He's been going non-stop for like 2 days. Yeah, EV2's a solid choice. There's no Ascension is tied to stats, Kyler. Ascension is not required for... I mean, Ascension makes your life easier, but it's not a requirement, or does it make you or break you. Someone that has max C7 gear and has, say, 100 Ascension, their defenses are just going to hit slightly less than someone that has max C7 gear and 2,000 Ascension. It's not going to be significant. If you actually look at the gear, it's like the difference between a... it's almost like getting another Chaos tier almost. It's like the difference, like Chaos, the difference between Chaos 3 and Chaos 4 gear or whatever is what Ascension is. It's not what a lot of people think it is. It's just a way for us to be able to keep progressing. Exclamation Chaos 2 in chat there, Outer Tail. I've been playing DD2 for several years. Probably about 3.5 years or so. Well, the group's full right now, Michael. So, it's not going to let you join a full group. Because we're doing Chaos 4 and I'm in Chaos 7 gear, so it's completely pointless. Where's old Quibs at? He's way over there. I mean, if I was doing Chaos 7 right now, I would throw upgrades around. But doing Chaos 4 and Chaos 7 gear, the upgrades aren't really necessary. It goes a lot quicker if you don't worry about it. The laser's no good, they're emotionless. That and I'm not spec'd for it. You can't really use the laser past Chaos 5, or past Chaos 4. It becomes not viable anymore in Chaos 5. You can't sit still for that long. So, like, this hero is spec'd completely away from all that. Yeah, sadly that happens on board. I'm gonna have to make a new weapon manufacturer spotlight here on patch day. Nah, it's all good, Thin John. It didn't fill up very fast anyway. People are having a hard time figuring out the Steam group. It's not that difficult. You just, once you join the Steam group, there's a little button that's join chat or something along those lines. You just click that little button, and then you can, once you're in a chat with anyone in that group, you can click on anybody in the group and join their game. I wonder if it'll ever happen, Manning, to be honest with you. It's too much of a time requirement. Shy of somebody that's in Chaos 7 just completely carrying me for a full day. I don't think, to be honest with you, I don't think it'll ever happen. I mean, I'll be able to do low-level stuff with people in the group, but the PS4, like I said, it's too much. I mean, more than half, 90% of the players that play aren't in Chaos 7 right now, and people want me to do it on 3 different platforms. It's an enormous amount of time to be able to do it all. It doesn't matter what your health is. If you don't kill the assassin before you kill it, it's going to kill you. Now, the more health you have, the more cushion you got. No doubt about that. Yeah, I plan to get the Xbox. It's an open community there, SMG. You can just join it. The Juice DD2. Anybody can join. I think it's got more memory. Well, if I personally would get them both there, EJ, but if I was to get one before the other, I'd get the EV2 first. But that's just me. Alright, Yellow Blaze, take it easy. It's all good. Don't matter what your spelling's like. Well, I do these viewer runs, Kason. That's really the only time I do lower level stuff. Is when I do the viewer streams. Yeah, the Lava Mancer's beast. Didn't put in at least that flame aura back far enough on that wall. Yeah, anybody that wants can join their Faust. They haven't given us any specific shit. They're going to be changing it, but we don't know how they're going to be changing it. They're going to be fixing the bug with the shard swapping. I think a lot of people are going to have a harder time with Chaos 7 after that. And you know what? I got a ton of DU left. There, that'll take care of my Lady Orc problem there. The Abyss Lord's a beast. Man, he hasn't meowed in like 5 minutes. If you guys are just now hearing meows, you might want to refresh. Alright, see if we can't get into another one. Well, as long as they keep adding more stuff, I won't get bored with it. I mean, I've still yet to truly max any heroes. I don't think anyone is, to be honest with you, has a hero that's fully maxed and every piece max stat gear. So, I mean, getting to the absolute min-max state in the game, I wonder if there's even anybody there at this point. Free shard. I don't know what free shard you're talking about. Oh, I'll be streaming a lot of Fortnite over the next, the coming months. Oh, that free shard. I get you. Yeah, it's a win streak bonus. If you win more than 3 runs in a row, on the 4th run, you get an extra shard. Uh-oh. Matchmaking request dropped. There we go. I haven't seen that in a while. It's probably not even going to let us go to hub, I bet. Let's see. Alright, Kason, take it easy. There's not a max level, Jackson, but there's a max amount that you can... a max amount of benefit that you can get. You just run out of places to put your points. Now, as they introduce more chaos tiers, you guys will have to rejoin me. Nah, there's no max derp. There's a guy now that's over 3,000. That's probably getting close to 4,000 if he's still grinding it. I don't, it's just, nothing sounds more boring to me than just AFK grinding the same maps over and over again just for Ascension. I don't... Oh, maybe not. Alright, we'll stick with Chaos 4 then. Thanks for subscribing there, Eris, Brahm, and Gaming. I appreciate it a ton. Nah, it's far below 10,000 Master Ball. Alright, EJ Games, take it easy. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, you can't compare Fortnite and Minecraft even close. They're not even close to the same game. Oh yeah, I'd love to see the Jester there, the time. The Jester would completely make my day if that came to DD2. It would be my new favorite hero. That's just way too many. I played Smite really early on in its development. I had a lot of fun with it. It's a really fun game. Nah, the update's not out yet. They're young. I gotta get another keyboard. This thing's just too damn clacky now. I'm using my old keyboard versus the new one I got for my birthday because I like it better. And it's wore out. Maybe that's why I like it so much. It's broken in. Squire it up here on this one. It's done that, like, what, 4 or 5 times now. God damn it, it just... it's a shard for the shield there, Glitch Ninja. I don't remember exactly what it's called, to be honest with you. Unholy Fire, I thought. Yeah, I think they'll bring more characters from DD1. It would make sense for them to. I don't plan on doing any C7 tonight unless the whole game is in C6 gear. If the whole group is in C6 gear, then I'll do C7, but if you're not in C6 gear, there's no point. But yeah, I'm not sure at all exactly what's going on with the YouTubes tonight. It would have made life a lot easier if they'd have kept it geek, but it was one of those things they were trying to answer to the community. You know, the community all bitched about the item power. They all wanted it gone. So then it's gone, and they implemented this type of loot system. Sorry, Omni. Gots to have the fire. I need a lane to take. Everybody's killing everything already in all the lanes. Guess I'll take this one. Everything's dying here to the flame R's instantly. Here, Omni. I'll use the number. I'll use the number 3 ability every now and then. Where's Quibs? Defense rate, defense range, and power transfer. Same as pretty much anything else there, Zach, is the best shards for the Lava Mancer. You click that join chat button or whatever it says up in the top right of the Steam group on the main Steam group page. Oops. Didn't realize we had a roller here. And it's just a random shield. It's just a nothing special, drops anywhere shield. It's really not that great, Kyler. It's good for if you're a hero damage huntress that doesn't use abilities, but it's not. It is not spectacular. I mean, it's extra damage, you know. All right, Bryce, take it easy. Have a good one. I mean, it's worth taking a shard slot up if you using it as hero damage, hero crit, for sure. But it's not a big game changer. It will give you more damage, but it's not significant. You have to do the incursion that it says to do right underneath the shield. Somebody mentioned it earlier. It's Return of Maldonis, they said, I thought. I personally like the ice build for the Gun Witch. I'm not positive if it's set up in Nightbot. But you may be able to do a /GW in chat and get a link to it. Alright, Shotfire, take it easy. Yeah, anytime you see that item sent to Scavenger, it's when a flyer dies and it drops the loot down into the abyss down there. Yep, there it is. Yeah, the Gun Witch is a beast with that Ice Needle build. Oh, it's late for a lot of people there. Anybody that's in the US watching, it's getting late for them. I understand. It's all good. I'm glad people come by, even if you can only come by for a little while. You know, not everybody can stay the whole time. I do the same thing. I don't, you know. I'll show up to a stream all the time and, not stay for the whole thing. Thanks for subscribing there, George, Joel, and Axel. I appreciate it. 9 p.m. in Hawaii. Yeah, it's early there. Fortnite maintenance going on. Nice. I'll be able to get some get a DD2 video recorded tonight. Like I said, I want to do proton beams because that's a lot of people are bumming about the upcoming changes to the weapon manufacturers, even though we don't know what it is yet. Thanks for subscribing there, Fouls. Take it easy there, Dark Soul. In endgame, you want to build for hero damage there, Geek. But prior to Chaos 5, you're better off going ability power and using the proton charge, the old laser beam. Well, I mean, right now it's not doing what it's intended. They're emotionless. I mean, it's a weapon manufacturer of weapons that no one uses, you know. Speaking of weapon mans, let's get some weapon mans going this time. Let's see, we'll need a Skyguard here. Probably don't even need a wall, but I'll put one in anyway, just for the buff. Oh, that was Meowmere on the Squire. Yeah, the grind for the perfect shot type on weapons is a long one, that's for sure. We'll just go 3 there. It should cover it. And that leaves what? Actually, that leaves me too much for this lane. So I could have went 4 after all. Did I get a Skyguard in? Yeah, I did. Five. Actually, that leaves us 20 left over, so that's not too bad. Alright, who do I got on my deck? I haven't played the Huntress yet tonight. We'll go Huntress out here on this run. What's going on there, Ahmed? How you doing? Alright, Eric, take it easy. Thanks for swinging by. Fortnite servers just went down for everybody there, Luke. They're doing maintenance on all their servers. The lava mancer's best defenses are the oil fissures and the oil geysers and the fissures of Embermount. This is just a regular old weapon, drops from any map. It's got the special skin on it, but it's the same as any other weapon. This one's the Penta 2 shot type, I believe, and it's got water damage on it. Which it's not, it's definitely not ideal, but it's what I have, you know. Alright, that one Greek, take it easy, man. Have a good night. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, I've been playing Fortnite quite a bit lately there, Derp. And then, August 1st, the story mode to the Long Dark comes out. I'm without a doubt going to do a playthrough or two of that. It's just additional damage on top of it. Doesn't do anything spectacular. It just does more damage. It's just of the water type damage variety. Fissures instead of fishers. It's all good. Fishers are fishers. I've got a tsunami, but I get way better damage out of just a standard issue bow. That's the same with a lot of the heroes. The incursion weapons are more of a novelty than being like the best thing. Well, there's only 3. There's Ignite, Shatter, and Electrocute. So, Electrocute is when an enemy is drenched and then gets hit by storm damage. Ignite is when an enemy is oiled and then gets hit by fire damage. And Shatter is when an enemy is frozen and then gets hit by crushing damage. I got a Abyss Lord Spotlight on my channel there, Wizard, but it's not my favorite class to play. I'm not a big fan of just throwing stuff on the ground, and that's how the Abyss Lord works best. I like to shoot stuff. The Abyss Lord's not a shooter. Oh yeah, Flame Auras and the Lava Mancer Oil is a bad boy combination there, Zach. It wrecks house. And a little known fact about the oil geysers is they hit flyers. A lot of people don't realize that, but they do indeed hit flyers. Oh, that's actually a relatively mediocre roll there, Gaming, to be honest with you. You can get them up to like 12,700 from the incursion ones, but that's not how hard it hits. That's just a additional hero damage stat. So, I mean, it doesn't matter. Your hero damage stat comes from all your gear, not just your weapon. So, any of the hero damage you have on your items all applies to the weapon's damage. So, I mean, the weapon's more about having the shot type you like, and is the shot type that's effective, not about that number. Thanks for subscribing, Jacob. I appreciate it a ton. The easiest way is just through your Steam friends list. No Marrow, what up, man? How you doing? Carry me a few rounds? Hey man, I never turned down a free carry. What's going on there, Richie? Thank you very much for subscribing. Fortnite is completely awesome there, Namera. Send me an invite. I'm having a lot of fun playing it. Flamey bird. That's the haunting shard there, Hunter. Yeah, CC Mystic is incredible there, Nora. Thanks for subscribing there, Raging Sinister. You are the best. Mystic is some of the best crowd control the game offers. I mean, a Mystic can stop any lane. I mean, just like a Lava Mancer can stop any lane. You know, there's quite a few heroes that can, but a Mystic is really, really strong. It's just Mr. Juice Bags on all platforms. Your best bet, though, is to join my Steam or my PS4 community, Juiced DD2. Anytime I do any viewer runs and play with viewers, I'll be playing through that community. Your survivor squads make your shield base power go up. Why the hell am I sitting there popping that? Alright, I'll do one more run with this group, and then I'll make a freshie here. See if it'll let us continue this time. Well, my favorite is the EV2. As far as spawn camping goes, nothing beats the monk. You know? I mean, the EV2 does a pretty good job at that, too. That is for sure. Nah, Fortnite isn't free. I'm doing a giveaway for it right now. If you do exclamation giveaway in chat, and DD2 standard editions too. I mean, that's not to be scoffed at. That's a couple thousand free gems plus a free Dragolich pet. I'm not sure exactly, Hunter. I don't remember, to be honest with you, but exclamation shards will give you a link to all the shards. They're both really, really good, Zach. It depends on what you want to do. The monk that I was playing earlier is my nuke monk. It's all about the hero damage. But an ability power monk is a blast. I mean, pulse smash and chi blast are just beast. Oops. Speak of the monk. Let's get a little monk action going again. You just search for it and then just join it if it's open. Mine is open. If you go to communities in the little PS4 network and then just join it. Yeah, I mean, this is on the PC. I've been playing this account for 4 years, or almost 4 years. So, I mean, this is all close to max. You know, it's all Chaos 7 gear for sure. They both are really, really strong there, Hawking. It depends on what you want to do. I mean, my personal preference is probably the monk. But you can't discredit that number 3 ability that I can't even remember what it's called. What the hell is it? I don't remember what that ability's called, but the initiate's number 3 that you throw down the little buff for your defenses, it is really, really strong. Well, you need to give me a second there, KFC. But now I'll make you figure it out on your own since you're going to be mean. I mean, Jesus, dude, you just typed it like, what, seconds ago. It's Juiced DD2 there, Richie. Juiced. Chaos 1 to Chaos 2 is, you just gotta remember, it's a completely different variety of mobs. It goes from mobs that are weak, you know, Chaos 1, there's mobs that are weak against ground defenses, so traps and auras are really, really strong. Chaos 2 is mobs that are weak against projectile towers. So things like poison dart towers, cannonballs, if you have the stun shard, or flamethrowers, any of that stuff is really, really strong. Flamethrowers are actually viable in all Chaos tiers up to Chaos 7. Chaos 7, they don't work quite as well because of the mob that's in Chaos 7. Well, the EV makes it pretty easy there, Philazor. Exclamation Chaos 6 in chat will give you the skinny on Chaos 6. I don't know off the top of my head, Connor, but same thing there. Exclamation shards gives you the shards link. Oh, there you go, Omni Note. Oh, so you can't use this. No, not heavy cannonball Omni. The stunfire shard. It drops on like Chaos 1 or something like that. Yeah, I take breaks there, KFC. I can't do the same. You know, you can't do the same thing over and over and over again without getting a little bit bored. So, I mean, I definitely take breaks from DD2. But, I mean, I love the game, so every time they do an update, I'm like re-fired up about it again. You guys need to let it come out just a little, make life a little easier. Yeah, I want to say Stunfire drops in Chaos 1, but I'm not positive. I know it's low, it's a low tier. It's a gear grind game. Everybody starts off that way, KFC. I've been playing the game a lot of time there, Aiden. I like Fortnite, Factorio, The Long Dark. I'm playing all those right, you know, not like today, but Fortnite for sure, Night Fort. I use a mark, but I make sure it's a mark that has defense health on it there, Philazor. Yep, it's from the Glaive of the Storms, from weapon from the Power Surge incursion there, Jake. Oh, and Astroneer. Can't leave out Astroneer. That's an awesome game, too. Thanks for subscribing there, Chase. I've never played Trove. No. It used to be Chaos 1. Let me look. Let me see here. See if I can't pop it up. Let's see. I'm not even able to put it on the screen. Is it on the screen? It's on the screen. Let's see. What's it called? Stunfire. Yep, Chaos 1. That's it right there. Cannonball Tower has a 25% chance on hit to stun target for 3 seconds. So it is definitely on Chaos 1 for sure. You can use either. They're gaming. I personally use a medallion, but you can use either. Power transfers in Chaos 4. I do know that one, as that's one of the best shards in the game. Debatably the most powerful. Exclamation shards there. Aiden will give you a link to it. It's DD2Tools. It's actually maintained. I mean, he gets information from the community, of course, but it's maintained by one person. He does a great job with it. Yeah, Astroneer, you hit the end of the game really quick. I'd agree with you there, Cisco. It's a blast. That game is awesome. They just had an update a few days ago, but I'm not even sure what got added in, to be honest with you. That game has insane amounts of potential, though. There's no doubt about it. Ah, dang it. I wasted my pet into the wall there. You gotta let him come out. Can't hit him until he leaves that little window. My cat's name is Blitz. I don't have one for the monk, but I did one for the initiate. Nah, I use a medallion on weapon manufacturers. I've got a custom built PC. Alright guys, let me start a new group up. Oops. Here, let me disconnect. Not Blitz, it's Meowmere. Marks are comparable in damage to medallions there. Hold on, Mags. Just use whichever piece is best. If you've got a better mark than you have medallion, use the mark. It just depends on which one is better. Gear is the same no matter what your ascension is, Aiden. It's based off the chaos tier, not your ascension level. Oh man, I said the B word, the cat's name, too many times. He's back out here meowing away at me. Crazy cat. Crazy. Yeah, gear is based on chaos tier, not by your ascension though. Let's do well, let me look at his gear and see what will get him an upgrade since he's the first one in. Just about, well, Chaos 1 would get him upgrades, but I'm not going to do Chaos 1. I'll do Chaos 3 this time. I put in the description I'd be doing varying tiers. In here I did Chaos 4 the whole time. But anyway, I got Chaos 3 going now. If you want to, feel free to join me. If you've already got some matches in, and the group doesn't fill up, just feel free to hop back in. It's all good. Now, most of the people with real high ascension, the ones that with ridiculously high ascension, like the ones that are in the 3,000 range, they got most of their ascension not from doing Chaos 7. Exclamation Steam will get you a link to the Steam group there, Niels. I'm going to hop on the Xbox after the update comes out. Try to get my butt through Chaos 6. I got to the point where it was just getting really grindy, and as soon as I heard that there was going to be changes to loot in those tiers, I lost all will to keep grinding it out. Yep, just exclamation GW in chat there, Connor. I'll get you the Gunwitch. The Gunwitch hotness. Well, nice there, gaming. We don't know the update's going live on Thursday, and I'll be playing all day on the PC Thursday, not with viewers. I don't do viewer runs on update day. I gotta go through and figure out the new stuff, you know? I can't do that while I'm carrying viewers. Yeah, sorry there, Fouls. My friends list is full. So nobody else is having any problems getting in, so you're gonna have to just try again. Grandma needs healing. That's an awesome name. This one's Chaos 3 here, Alpha. What's up to you two? We all get it, Fouls. You just have to try again. Like Omni said, try loading into the tavern first, your private tavern. The first thing you should do anytime there's an issue is load into the private tavern. They said it would be at the earliest Thursday and the latest next Tuesday, Jimmy. I would be surprised if it comes Friday. If it doesn't come Thursday, I would be shocked to see it before next week. But, I mean, it might. You know, don't get me wrong. It's not insanely high. KFC, I don't know exactly. You'll have to look on Steam. Look at the system minimum system requirements. I don't hatch any pet eggs anymore, Yoshi. No, I've got more pets than I can use. Well, the higher chaos tier you're in, the more experience you get, Aiden. So the highest chaos tier that you can do quick is going to be the best place for you. There's no set. I mean, the best experience is going to be Chaos 7. You know, like me, I can do Chaos 7 maps when I do them solo in like 7 to 8 minutes. So for me, the best for experience is Chaos 7. I got a screaming PC there, KFC. I'm due for a video card upgrade, but everything else on my PC wrecks house. Yeah, pet, not the eggs, but the pet themselves. When you roll it, their OMG every pet has a chance to be legendary when you hatch it. Yeah, I don't have any applications that use 64 gigs, but I do have 64 gigs. I got 4 16 gig sticks. Yeah, the consecutive bonus win, Brian, is you get that extra shard plus. It's a gold bonus and an experience bonus, so it's got all the good stuff in there. It's one of the best things they added in my opinion, and I think that's awesome. There you go, Omni, more right-clicking. Yeah, I've got 3 or 4 of them there, Eric. That Alienware thing is a little misleading. I think that their number of codes is unlimited. Because it's said that they have that many left for like 2 years. Or some ungodly amount of time. It's been a long, long time. I just got to get you another one there, Aiden. Thanks for subscribing there, Reactive Visions. You're going to want a dozen of those. You want one of those speed shards on every hero. It's ability power, Hunter. It always says on the tooltips. Yeah, 750% of your ability power stat is damage. It's not significant damage. It's just, it's a tanking sword. There's a guy that's probably over 4,000 ascension by now. I know he's at least 3,800. Thanks for subscribing there, Reactive, Hilly Gamer, and MX Awesome. Appreciate it, guys. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't do a lot of damage, but it combines really well with that taunt shard. And also, I mean, it's a tanking ability. It's not a DPS ability, you know? It's not designed to do massive damage. But the damage it does do to every mob in the pack. So, I mean, that makes it, you know, the total amount of damage done is good. Plaguing Hawk taking his time coming out. Yeah, flame aura tooltips are not right. They never have been, since as long as I can remember. Yeah, I didn't spend any time in C6 either, Brian. I went into C6 until I got a totem upgrade. That way my walls were better. I'm on US right now. They're alpha. It's not about individual pieces. It's about the entire package. So, I mean, it doesn't matter which, it doesn't, you know, individual pieces don't matter. People ask that all the time. They say, how come I'm getting crappy weapons? I've got this weapon that's got 5,000 damage on it, yet I'm getting stuff with 2,000 damage on it. And it's because all of their other gear is junk. And that all busts into the weapons average as well. That's what this next update is really supposed to be all about there, Jonas, is speeding up the progression. Progression is on the slow side right now for sure. I mean, getting up to like Chaos 4 or 5 is really quick, but that's when it slows down a little. Like I blasted on the Xbox, I blasted through right to Chaos like 4 and 5 really, really fast. And then I started hitting a bit of a roadblock when I got into Chaos 6. Like right now I can only clear one Chaos 6 map on the Xbox. I have troubles with all the others. It's just, it's so hard to not jump forward when you're easily clearing a tier, you know? You just want to move on, even if your gear's not ready for it. And I do it too. But that just means that you're going to have to go into the next tier longer. See, the problem I had is I spent like almost no time in Chaos 2. And then I spent a little bit of extra time in Chaos 3. But then I spent almost no time in Chaos 4. And went right to Chaos 5. So like right now, even though I can do all the Chaos 5 maps really easy. Now, the new update will come the soonest on Thursday, the latest on next Tuesday. Oh, we all did, Brian. You're not alone. We all got wrecked. Well, we jumped up too soon. No doubt about that. Yeah, I agree there, Andrew. Chaos 5 was a tough jump. No, with no gear on, the Squire can't get to 300,000 health. It's not possible. I've got hero health on every piece I have on the Squire. Well, awesome there, Andrew. Glad it helped out. Campaign to Chaos 1 used to be difficult. It's easy now. Let me throw some poison dart towers in the mix this time. What Chaos tier are we even in? Or no, we're in Chaos 3, huh? No, I mean with a orb they might, but they're not good. No defense is going to hit the speed cap. Well, I don't want to say that. Because the sand traps from the Mystic May, but most defenses won't hit the speed cap without using an orb if you don't use defense rate. But you have to question whether or not getting to the speed cap is worth it, because like I'm not at the speed cap on these flame auras, but I do way more damage than if I was. Or actually, I am at the speed cap now, I think. What am I using today? Actually, no, I'm not. Today I'm using Encroaching Flames. But I'm doing more damage using Encroaching Flames than I would be if I put defense rate in. Because I'm so close to the speed cap without it that I'm not getting any benefit. Or I'm not getting enough benefit that makes it worth using the shards slot. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to... It's a kind of a balance. You just have to... The best thing to do is to use the dummy. You know, the target dummy will tell you what's better. Thanks for subscribing there, Arn Brebels. Thank you very much. Oh, it's early for me there, John. I usually stay up late. See, let's get the Hunter set again this time. You want poison dart towers and cannonball stun works great. In Chaos 2 for the cyborgs there, bro boy. Exclamation Chaos 2 will give you my little rundown on Chaos 2. Well, you got to go all the way up through the chain there, Envy. The best stuff is going to drop in Chaos 7. But you have to work your way up. You can't just... the gear is gated, and it's based off of the strongest hero in your deck. So even if you do Chaos 7 maps, if you get somebody to carry you, you're not going to get Chaos 7 gear. You have to be in Chaos 6 gear to get Chaos 7 gear. Yeah, just like Brian said, the highest level you can complete is where you want to be. And once you get better gear enough, or once your gear gets better where the highest level you can complete comes really, really easy, then move up to the next tier. But exclamation stats in chat, I'll give you the link to the maximum stats for each tier. Same thing there, Paul. Exclamation Chaos 5 will give you the rundown on how to break into Chaos 5. Yeah, all the best shards in the game come from Chaos 3 and 4, in my opinion. You gotta do Chaos 6 there, Resnar. Dryad's big damage comes from, not from melee. There, Nate the Great. There's a... Same thing, I hate to keep saying it to you guys, but... Surprisingly, there's a video on my channel all about Dryad DPS. If you just look through the Hero and Defense Spotlights playlist, it'll show everything in that playlist is current info. So like the guides and tutorials playlist and the Defense and Hero Spotlights playlist, every bit of it is 100% updated with current info. All the old videos, I pulled them all out of the playlist, so it's all good to go. Yeah, the Starfall Dryad is a beast. Just great damage. When we get to that point there, Fouls, there will be a video on it, I assure you. I play on all the platforms casually. Target, but my main account is the PS4 or the PlayStation or the PC. This thing right here, this thing with this keyboard and this mouse that I can't figure out what the hell it is. Yeah, Power Gambit's beast. Beast. You should change up your build there, Suzuki. Don't use the AoE ground defenses. Go with flamethrowers, poison dart towers, cannonballs. Thanks for subscribing, Matthew. Appreciate it. This is that wrong pet that I had equipped like 2 weeks ago on stream, and I still have not changed it. I just noticed that. Such a derp. Thank you very much for subscribing, the Exo Outsider. Yeah, Flame Aura and Spike Blockades is pretty effective in Chaos 1, for sure. See if Omni gets it before I do. I think I beat you, Omni. The update, Spark, they said the soonest would be Thursday, the latest would be next Tuesday. Fortnite's awesome there, Ani. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I still got a long ways to go, got a lot to learn. There's a lot of stuff to figure out in that game. Yeah, sure you could, Zach. I mean, any walls will work. You can use whoever you want. If you like the Lava Mancer more, use the Lava Mancer. Omni. Why am I upgrading these walls? I don't know. But here I go. Force of habit, I guess. TF2 is an awesome game, Alpha. It's fun as hell. Yeah, Lava Mancer walls work great. No doubt about it. The only walls that, in my opinion, are a little bit sketchy are the Apprentice's walls seem to have some aggro issues, and the Dryad's trees, without a doubt, have some aggro issues. So I've seen lots of mobs just run right past trees and not hit them. And, I mean, the wall itself is supposed to gain aggro from the mobs, and the mobs are supposed to want to kill it, you know? The tree walls are, without a doubt, sketchy. Man, I want to play Rocket League, Thin John, but I just know I'm going to suck so bad. I do there, Ghost. In that tutorial playlist, or in that Hero Spotlight playlist. Rocket League has got a learning curve. I could tell just by looking at it. Although I have never even once played it yet. I just know I will suck bad when I first try. But it does look insanely fun. That's for sure. Yeah, I see some people do some crazy moves on Rocket League. That's for dang sure. Unicorn plays a lot of Rocket League too. Oh, you would see some serious derpage. With me playing Rocket League, it would be a complete train wreck right now. Yeah, that's worlds and worlds and worlds better than I could ever hope to attain there, Thin John. In Rocket League, that is for sure. Alright guys, let's do one more map, and then I'm going to disband. And then I'll do one Chaos 7 run. But anybody that joins has got to be in Chaos 6 gear, or I'm not going to do it. Because there's no point in you doing Chaos 7 if you're not in Chaos 6 gear. You're not going to get the gear. You're going to get whatever gear your gear is based off of. Boy, I wish, Omni. I would love to be able to hook you up, man. Yeah, both of them look like awesome games there, Paul. I just, it's a matter of having time, you know? Having time to play them all. The problem is I play so many grind games. You know, the grind games, they consume a massive amount of time. I mean, there's just not enough time in the day for me to add too much more without dropping something, you know? And I got no intentions to drop anything right now. You don't have to be maxed Chaos 6 gear, Thin John. Just Chaos 6 gear. Do Rocket League on the console first. I've heard that from other people too. Yeah, I'm not strong enough to do it on the Xbox there, Shiloh. One day. One day I will be. But I'm not even close right now. The highest chaos that you can do there, D24. I mean, the best being Chaos 7. So the highest you can get to is the best one to do. But just remember, I mean, gear is not going to drop for you. It doesn't matter what Chaos tier you're in if you're not geared to the previous Chaos tier's point. So, I mean, it doesn't matter if you get carried in a higher bracket. You're still not going to get the gear. I use a variety. The shards that I keep in there are Deadly Strikes and Power Transfer. And then I swap the third out for either defense crit damage or sometimes I'll use the Empowering Flame. Sometimes I'll use Empowered Flame. Reflect Beams, I use a mark with... what do I use? Well, I can't look right now. I'll look after the break. I use a mark with defense crit damage and some other stuff on it. I don't know. Listen to me snorting. Good lord. I've never been snorty before. The main thing with the reflect beams is it's not like a traditional wall. Defense health doesn't have to be the #1 stat because it's not point for point. So whatever shoots at it and gets reflected, it's not going directly off of the defense health of it. I think I've got that increased nodes shard that gives you more reflect beam nodes. Well, let's see. I can tell you if I got that on there right now. Yep, I got it on there. Because I don't think you can go that high without it. Let's see, what am I using? Defense rate, Panic Fire, and Defense critical damage. Panic Fire is not a useful shard. I was testing it and I haven't removed it. I think I pulled out that increased nodes one actually. Because you can usually, I think with the increased nodes one you can go up to like 9 or 10. Or maybe it's 8. I don't even remember. But yeah, don't put Panic Fire in there. Like I said, I was testing it and it doesn't work. I was hoping it would increase the speed because one thing about the reflect beams is it hits and it crits for insane amounts of damage. If you look at it here, the crit damage on it just at tier 1's over 3 million. So I mean, anything that runs up to the wall is gonna get hit by that. And I was hoping Panic Fire would make it attack quicker, but it doesn't. What do I eat for breakfast? I don't eat breakfast often enough, sadly. I love breakfast food, but my wife doesn't like eating at that time of day. She's not a morning eater. Neither one of us are morning people by any means, but the wife, when she wakes up, she wants coffee and she could give a crap less about any food. And you know, I'm too lazy to do it myself, so so I usually have a quadruple espresso and then dump a crap load of sugar and cream in it. Is usually my breakfast. But I like bacon and eggs and taters and all that good stuff. Just like, you know. Yeah, just exclamation stats there, SMG. $300k health on your monk. Oh, yeah. Gotta get them taters. You recorded my snort? That's terrible. Yeah, I mean, I'm a morning person in that aspect there, Thin John, that's for sure. Thanks for subscribing there, Thomas. I appreciate it. Gaming, welcome to the stream. You're getting here late, man. But better late than never, you know? Actually, I'm only going to do one more run after this one. I'm going to do a Chaos 7 run. But anybody that joins has got to be in Chaos 6 gear, or I'm going to boot you. Sorry, but that's just how it's got to be. So anybody that wants to do just one Chaos 7 run with me, I got one more in me. I'm going to try to, like I mentioned, I want to do a hero spotlight, or a defense spotlight tonight on proton beams. Since weapon manufacturers are going to be changing, a lot of people are feeling like their EV is going to be useless. And it really isn't, because proton beams are mean, mean, mean. Terraria is an awesome game there, Papaya. I have been there and done that indeed. I mentioned it earlier, I wanted to do a modded Terraria playthrough, but it's so inconsistent with having to reload them and reload them and reload them. It just irritated me, so I gave up. I tell you, James, the EV2 makes Chaos 6 just easy mode. Probably so, Thin John. It goes really well with the, That's the two I couldn't get to work properly. There, Shoti. It was thorium and what did you say? Yeah, tremor and thorium. I think that's what it was. Or was it? Or no, it was calamity. It was thorium and calamity. I think that's what it was. Rect isn't here right now. Rect would know. Oh, it's a huge pain in the butt, James. You got to run out there and kill all those guys manually. There's no doubt it's a pain in the butt. Now we're getting 4,000 medals just as a thank you for hanging in there through all of the troubles during the release time. Respecting your characters don't cost 4,000 medals. Yeah, all 20... No, I'm actually using... You can use a medallion with power transfer on your geysers. That's what I would use if I had a spare one, but mine aren't, you know, we've all got our individual luck. For me, I get a lot of marks. I get a lot of really good marks, and I don't get very many good medallions. So I use, you know, I use marks on a lot of defenses that I would probably use a medallion if I had another one that was good enough. But, you know, a mark with 2,000 defense power on it is going to do more than a medallion with 1,750 defense power on it, you know? So those two are really, really close. I thought you were talking about oil geysers for a minute. Oil geysers, you really have to use a medallion with power transfer to maximize them. The final boss approaches. Oh no! I think the servers are down there, John, for maintenance. The Fortnite servers, I believe, may be down. That's what Ani said earlier. Or did they come back up already? You don't get to pick that one. It gives you random maps. I think Sewers is pretty easy, though. I think Sewers is Chaos 3, isn't it? Yeah, you guys that are playing Fortnite, if you haven't sent me an invite, make sure you do. Because I definitely intend on playing it quite a bit. Oh, sweet there, gaming. The giveaway, my last giveaway turned into such a train wreck that I'm letting Rafflecopter handle this one. YouTube's messaging system sucks, and people know it sucks, so they take advantage of it. So I had a lot of scammy people in that last giveaway. Rafflecopter eliminates all that. You enter with this email address. If you win, the prize goes to that email address. You know, it makes things pretty painless on my end. Yeah, you got to use a boost medallion on the boost star because it gets all of its juice from defense power. You get that defense crit bonus, but it's so small. Alright guys, so I'm going to disband this group. So anyone that's capable, that's in C6 gear, even if it's just middle tier C6 gear, it doesn't have to be maxed out, feel free to hop in and join me. I'm going to do one Chaos 7 run. Oops. I'm sitting here waiting for somebody to hit the button, and it was me. I failed to hit the button. Alright, James. Take it easy, man. I am going to play Fortnite on PS4, Ani, but not real soon. I want to figure out how the game works first. OMD is Orcs Must Die. Alright, we got Thin John. Anybody else that wants to join, feel free to hop in. You got to be in mid C6 gear, or I'm going to give you the boot. That's how it works, Omni. You know that. Here's, you can't see it. There's that alien werepet right there, the alien specter. Anyway, Fortnite's doing something really cool with their account sharing between the PC and the PS4. I think that whole concept is awesome, and I think every company should do it. I think that's the most awesome thing, that you're on one account between the two platforms. Alright, so here we go, Chaos 7. Anybody in Chaos 6 gear, hop on in. And you know what? I'll make it easier. Anybody in Chaos 5 gear, hop on in. So Chaos 5 gear and above, feel free to join. Oh, is the sniper aiming bad on the console, James? Needs some kind of an aim assist or something, probably. I was so glad that the Division put aim assist in. It made my life... It made me feel like a much better player right out of the gates. That's fair, Jonas. I can't blame you. Let's see. Let's go 4 nodes here. Get that bad boy on. The scoped sniping is all funky. Yeah, if you're in mid Chaos 4 gear and you do Chaos 5, it's going to be really low end Chaos 5 gear, but Chaos 5 gear will drop for you. As long as you're in a full set of Chaos 4 gear. Let's see, what do we got left? We got a ton left. How about some flyers? That thing's probably going to get blowed up. Blowed up? And that leaves me, what, quite a bit still, huh? And that leaves me a $1.80. That'll work. what is that, 5 nodes? I think so. There we go. Alright, I know Thin John, Mr. Everest, I think I've looked at before too. Yeah, he's good. Yeah, it's close, but close enough. Let's do it up. I really like the constructor, James, but I'm definitely a builder. No doubt about it. Just look at my channel there, sure. There's a new... The first video you should watch is there's a video that... It's called 5 Things Every New Player Should Know About Dungeon Defenders 2. You should watch that video. There's just a lot of different things that they added into the game that are moderately wonky. The Outlander, I think, is a necessary hero to have, particularly when you're loot grinding. I mean, it's just crazy. Insanely effective. You know, at finding the loots. Oops, wrong button. Did my... No, my Skyguard didn't go down. Thought my Skyguard took a crap on me there. Well, Partech, that video was made after your time, so I think you're probably safe. One of you guys would upgrade this Skyguard, it would be good. Let me see if I can find some mana. There we go. Skyguard upgrades for the win. It's a different game, the Outlander that he was talking about there. Target. Getting all the rotating gizmos, huh? Yep, Dryad cheddar cheesing is definitely the easiest way to do Power Surge. If you don't have any other heroes, Nikolai, I always suggest the EV2 personally. Come on, dude. Come on out. He's stuck. Oh. He don't want to come out and play. He's going to get wrecked anyway. Dang ogres. Yeah, Power Surge is pretty easy for me too, Partech. But try it in Chaos 5 gear without using a Dryad. It becomes a lot more difficult. Unless you're in a full group. A full group is the one map that, in my opinion, is way, way easier to play, is Power Surge. Yeah, he never rejoined there, Thin John. Wrecking them up. Solo power surge, if you use the Dryad, is kind of easy. And now, obviously, it's a lot easier if you're in Chaos 7 gear. I did it with the monk. and it was, I mean, it took a minute to kind of get it down, because those of us that are used to the old power surge are used to having a ridiculous amount of mana to just blow through. And we don't have that. And we don't have that anymore. So the old power surge was crazy easy in comparison. Yeah, but Bling King's just not hard. Power Surge, you can't say Power Surge isn't hard for someone that's new. You know, someone that's just breaking into Chaos 5 or is even in, like, even mediocre or decent Chaos 5 gear. Power Surge has got a learning curve. Bling King doesn't have a learning curve. It's just run around. Run around, grab stuff. Run around some more. They said Thursday at the earliest dubstep and next Tuesday at the latest is the official word. I'm hoping it comes Thursday, but I mean, we'll find out, you know. I think it's going to be good. I mean, I'm excited to get a rotation into the Chaos 7 maps for sure. Been grinding these same ones just over and over and over again for months. Everybody that just started playing the game when it launched free to play last month has got to realize that a lot of the not all, but quite a few of the PC players have been grinding Chaos 7 for months already. So getting those extra 4 maps is kind of a big deal to me. I mean, this particular map right here, I am just sick of doing it. I've done it so many times, because before Chaos 7 was the top, Chaos 5 was the top, and we sat there and grinded this map then. Not about your PDTs, how fast they shoot, it's about how fast that poison ticks. It'll tell you right on the little app there, Little Beans, when you go to the website, it'll say that you have, you know, however many entries or not. It shows you right there. Yeah, enhanced poison indeed. That is just beast. Are you playing Fortnite already, Partek? Or you got the potato? You might have problems with it. I bet you could still play it. You just have slow load times. But that, I mean, even that standard pack, the good thing about that giveaway is it's not actual. The only way to make it on all platforms is it's a code that you enter at the mailbox. So even if you already have the standard pack, you can still redeem that code at the mailbox and get yourself another Dragolich and another 2,000 medals, or I think it's 2,000, isn't it? Yeah, this is PC here, there, David, but it's the same game. The only difference is there's some variations during the campaign, but once you get into the Chaos tiers, it's exactly the same. Thanks there, Dubstep, I appreciate it. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Goddamn Lady Orc got by. Son of a bitch. Yeah, 2,000 gems. I mean, that's good stuff. That, and anybody can get it. All you have to do is just enter the code at the mailbox and it'll unlock the rewards. You'll get the gems right then. Damn lady orcs. Alright, I'll do one more unless it rolls Nimbus again. I just cannot stand that map. I'm so sick of it. The EV's pretty limited on the skins there, CJ, unfortunately. I don't like lose it on a loss, so I'll do one more here. See the OMD giveaways. OMD is where it all began for me there, Partech. It was the birth of my YouTube channel, so I couldn't leave out OMD. That and Robot Entertainment is about the coolest damn development company ever. Exclamation giveaway in chat if you guys are not entered. We'll give you the details on it. Alright, Afir, take it easy. Well, rejoin me there, guys. I'm on the US servers there, Huntsman, but this is the last map I'm going to do for the night. The last one was actually the last map. But, yeah, just rejoin there, Thin John. Once I get into a map. Man, what the hell's with the slow loading times today? Thursday at the soonest there, newbie, and next Tuesday at the latest. Just somewhere in between there is all we know. Yeah, I'm not in the game yet there, Thin John. You have to give it just a sec. It's a giveaway code, Vincent, for a giveaway I'm doing. Well, you gotta have the school there, Huntsman. Gotta have the school. Alright, Mr. Everscott back. Is that Thin John? Yep. Alright, let's try this again here. The Dryad's easier in Power Surge because the trees don't despawn. So you can spam trees and you have permanent walls throughout the entire thing. So you just use the Dryad trees and then, like personally, I think the easiest way is throw trees in and then use flame auras. But yeah, the Dryad trees are a little bit of little cheddar cheese. Now you know, or okay, we got Greystone. I can live with some Greystone here. This is actually my favorite Chaos 7 map currently. I just like it. Super fun map right here. Get right about there with it. Man, I couldn't have worse placement on this weapon, man. Nodes. Holy crap. Thank you very much for subscribing there, Marcus. I appreciate it. It's either Saturday night or Sunday night at midnight there, Papaya. It says so in the video and in the description of the video. Alright, let's move this over just a little. There we go. And that should get us here. I don't even know how many people are entered now. The last time I looked, it was at like 3,000. Or 3,000 entries. Of course, that's not 3,000 people. Now getting a little DD2 going right now, Thunder. Fortnite servers are down, last I heard. I don't know if they came back up yet. 3571. Getting there. That's probably, well, assuming everyone got all 3 of the entries, that's what, 1,200 people-ish? But not everybody uses Twitter. That's why I try to give different options. I know some people don't like the Twitters. Yeah, you gotta get some sleep, Omni. Shit, it's damn near... What, it's almost 11 o'clock? Almost 11 o'clock at your house, or 10:30 or whatever. Get you some sleep, man. Good lord. The bird overlord rules the Twitters. Thanks, Air Thunder. I appreciate it. Slimes are beast. I'm really hoping there's a resurgence of the bees after this update, though, because we know the bees are going to get changed. Loves me some bees. I mean, I like the slimes, don't get me wrong. 9:24. I thought it was 9 hours. Now it's 8 hours? Good lord, man. I'll never figure it out. This whole daylight savings time thing that the U.S. does, I always get confused what time it is at my mama's house. Alright, Faust, take it easy. Oh, see, that's what it was there, Omni. I was thinking Partech, that's what it was. I personally don't use the Celebration weapon, Austin. I don't like the shot type, and it doesn't burn heat very fast. So although it does roll with slightly higher stats than what you can get to drop in game, I just personally don't care for it. You gotta have fun with what you're doing. That, and I get lower results with it, to be honest with you. So it's not, I mean, just the heat and the shot type. It's the results aren't there. Uh-oh. Getting wrecked here. Assassins all up on me. Well, the sad thing there, Partech, is my mom and Omni and my mom are in the same time zone, and I constantly forget what time it is at my mom's house. I call her too late. I call her too early. She calls me too early. She never calls me too late. She calls me too damn early. She gets completely confused. It's like, Mom, it's 3 in the afternoon at your house. What time's that make it at my house? Bedtime is what time it makes it at my house. I use a medallion there, bro boy, but you can use a mark either. I use a medallion because I use the power pylon shard in the walls, and they get a better result. Or you get a better improvement using a medallion. Yeah, usually the crack of dawn there, Partech. I like to go to bed when the roosters are crowing, you know? Yeah, it's the percentage past the standard swing speed for that swing speed. So if it's a light weapon and it says 11%, it's 11% past the light weapon speed. The best thing with to do with that number is completely ignore it, because it's so hard to find the swing speed that you want anyway. And that just adds more difficulty on the top of it when it's just such a small difference. Oops, forgot about Slecky down here. Slekellion. Damn assassins won't get off me. Get off me! Oh, wrecked. I've been told. So all you want is the infiltrator skin? Well, I tell you what, if you win the standard edition and you get the gems, you could buy 5 infiltrator skins. You already got a Gobu skin, don't you, Partech? No Gobu skin, huh? Terrible. Everybody needs a Gobu skin, man. Gobu skins for the win. Alright, guys. Well, that is going to do it for tonight. So thank you all very, very much for watching. Check back in like 8 hours or so. And, yeah, check back in like 8 hours or so, and there should be a proton beam defense spotlight on my channel that I'm pretty stoked to make, because I love me some proton beams. But anyway, thank you all very, very much. I do appreciate it a ton. Thank you so much for helping me get over that 20,000 mark. Yeah, it'll still work there, Outertail. It's just a mailbox code, so it'll work for anything. But anyway, like I said, thank you all very, very much. I do appreciate it a ton, and I will see you all next time. So thanks again, guys. Talk to you later.